You always wanted to do a World Conquest, but you don't have a single DLC? YouTubers only show gameplay with the DLCs. Hello guys and welcome back to my no DLC World Conquest campaign. We have the year 1700, of course, as the Ottomans, and we are in the pretty nice way to achieve our goal, even though we don't use a single DLC. So goal for today is to go more deeply into Europe, because you can see I'm here, here and here, but it needs to go faster. Especially we should declare at least the first war against Great Britain, because right now the war score cost is for 4.5 wars. So this would be a lot of fight. What I saw so far, that without the DLCs, guys don't have that much army. Like Great Britain, with the amount of development, just have 140,000. With all the DLCs, they will be having like 200 or I think even 300 at least thousands of troops. This way they don't even have such a force limit, which is helping us a lot, and it will be easier for us to fight them. I have problems with admin points, so whenever I see a diet from the states to get admin points, I'm taking it, and this is pretty easy one. I just need to attack Chagatai, and Oirat is not going to help them because they are in debt. And I'm dealing with Russia in the meantime. Yeah, I'll not even fit Novgorod, because Novgorod will be annexed soon. Just those provinces being occupied is stopping that for a little while, but the war should be quick as well. We saved out of money again, so it's time to build town halls inside my state, of course, except the capital state. And here, those town halls that I built in accident, I'm going to delete them because they're just taking a place and they are giving me absolutely nothing. Integration of Novgorod just ended. Borders are getting even better here, and I'm going to fully annex them, including the allies. So peace and out. Problem is, I'm keeping my amount of admin points on 0. And I should be taking the next technology soon, especially that there's no freaking institution, like the institution is going to spread very slowly in our around. My next war will be against Shu, and what I'm planning to take from them, oh seriously, we have a truce. Look, the war score cost right now is 100%, so I would like to fully annex them and then release them as my vassal. So I'll be having one big Chinese vassal over here, so I'll be able to save a little bit of admin points. And right now I'll be focusing to build courthouses in the Grim provinces. So we'll keep expanding and we'll keep growing capacity in the good amounts, and still this is coming soon as well. Remember me wanting to attack Shu? They are like literally everyone here, and they are guaranteed by Ming. So like it's a Chinese hackbox. So I'm going to start with attacking Ayutthaya, and I will also make a vassal around here, but it will be Khmer. To save the power points as they stopped annexing Novgorod, I'm going to cancel this, so I'm getting more admin points. There it goes, finally the admin tech. I'm not even close for the institution, so I'm taking it right now. This is more governing capacity, which is 2,400. I have a lot of space to expand. And my next step over here is to White Peace Ming, which will come probably when I take down one more fort. Piecing out Ayutthaya, taking all of this, of course not for myself, because I'm going to my subjects. I'm going here and find Khmer 9 provinces to them. As I have full prestige and I'm keeping it at full because I'm constantly at war, I'll also give them a few provinces to bring it down even farther. Is it still 135? Oh my god, I took that much? Alright, let's give them a lot of provinces here. With the latest technology I unlocked counting houses, which are the highest level of the workshops, and it's going to increase my income from 450 to 465. So another change, and after this war I'm going to increase my stacks from 30k, which is right now, to probably either 40 or 35k. Austria can be pieced out quickly. But the problem with Austria is, even though I just take those few provinces, it's 82 August expansion. There will be a couple of countries that will be joining the coalition, but that's mostly Catholics, so it's not that problematic. And if you look on this, it's like 0, 0, 0. We'll see how much I'll get of August expansion in the northern countries. So send this. See, it's like 30. These guys might be, yeah, these guys are Catholic. Okay, so it's not that bad. Soon I'll be able to start another war in the northern Europe. Probably I will go after Denmark. Just what is this revolution? Subject of the most powerful nations, our... What? Absolutely is over 80. As subjects of the most powerful nation in Europe, our decadent citizens desire more freedom. 1st August 6. That's when is the revolution going to start. 1715. And it can be stopped only... My god. Stability to free. Honestly, I have no idea what to do with this. Because I have no idea how revolution works without the DLCs. And I don't want to try it. Because I have 100 of absolutism. We'll have to spend a lot of admin points on boosting the stability. We have how many years? Okay, we have 5 years to boost it. Just we already have problems with admin points, and this will just increase them. I'm breaking the Chinese hack box. I already broke the relations between Shun and Korea. Right now we're in the war with Wu. I'm going to break the relations with Shun and Shu. Just I need a diplomat to do that, and then in the peace deal with Shu. Oh, just for annex them. No, guys, look! They conquered something in the meantime. The war score cost is no longer 100. It's 135. It means we are missing one province to fully annex them. I'll have to think about another vassal here. I don't want the revolutions. I'll need to boost this. And unfortunately, we can't even get advisor for the staff cost. So I'll go straight away for that, and right now be saving to get to free stability. As promised, I'm increasing my stacks to 35,000 now, and I need to do that manually because I cannot get it into the template. Even if I create a template which is 25,010 and I'll click on this stack, for example, to get into the template, absolutely nothing is happening. See? It's just not working, so I need to do that manually everywhere. So many admin points wasted, but we stopped this right now. This will be a problem. I would have easily these power points to core it, but I had to stab up twice and spend 350 points on that. Take all of those provinces. Now let's see who the hell I would be able to release here. I was thinking about Changshan. Yeah, and it looks like they have the most provinces here. So let's release these guys, it's just those 2 provinces, and I will start feeding them with a few more around here. Obviously Spain calls me into useless war with freaking Hadramut. Why I'm in the middle of giving provinces to my vassal? This is very unfortunate. What I'll be aiming a lot right now to do is to just give occupation to my vassals in different wars. By the way, you can do that. A few patches ago you couldn't. Right now you go to the province that you want to give, you click here and you just transfer the occupation. I'm doing that everywhere here to Manipur, so we're trying to feed them as much as possible. Of course I'll take less provinces because of that, because simply they don't have as much admin efficiency as I have, but I'm going to save a lot of admin points that way while I'm having a lot of diplomats. And this is even better than I thought. I'm taking all of those provinces to Manipur for 98% of the war score, and they'll be left with those provinces, which I'll take later. And what is the current development of my vassal? It's Manipur, and they have just 280 development, so eating them is costing me also almost nothing. It's 600 diplo points before I even take this. Easy peasy, and I'll be using that right now even more, because I realized that for the pure conquest for myself, I will not have enough admin points, so let's abuse this. Ming is actually having more troops than he had in the first war. They should be able to wipe his Korea, and this is going to help a lot. Here I'm going to create a perfect stack. Current combat width is, let's say 40, so I'm going to use 40k of cannons. And I'm going to use 40, yeah, just to be, it was just easier to split on all for me. So just get these guys, right, that 88k stack, and going straight on the Ming troops here, which is having also backrow of artillery, but they don't have the full front line here. Look at that. See, they have cannons on the first line because of this. I'm going to, yeah, just reinforce Honestly, I expected more. From this war, I'm going to take just this amount of the provinces. I could take more, because the war score cost of Ming is for me 265, but I'm going to give everything to my vassal Changsheng. So as said, I'm leveraging my vassals right now to save a little bit of admin points. It's faster than I thought that I can embrace the institution, but that's thanks to the fact that I don't have many provinces stated. So just this couple was absolutely enough, so embrace it. I was getting close to the cap of power points, and now admin tech cost me just 381 points, so I'm going to take it just to keep the income on the good amounts, so I can maybe create another stack. I think I'm going to do that because we are going farther, more aggressively into Europe. Now we do have a lot of diplo points, and I'm planning to create another vassal in Europe, so in the time being, with these amounts, I could start annexing Manipur, because here I'll be feeding Khmer, here I'll be feeding Changsheng, and here there's not much provinces that I could give to Manipur, so start annexing them. This will take 6 years, but in fact, when I take this will be just 5 years to annex them. It's completely no problems with rebels. I could cancel this to save admin points, I think. Let's see. Yeah, there's almost no difference. To show you how aggressively I'm starting to play right now. Look, I'm getting those 3 wars at once. So with Daviet, which will be fed into Khmer, Bahmanis into myself, Moravia into myself, and right now I'm going to declare also on Austria. I have 3 stacks prepared to fight them. I would be able to almost fully annex Daviet in 1 war, but saving admin points, remember, so I'm going to give everything around here to my vassal Khmer, which will be, yeah, I think it's like 60% of the country that we are taking right now for this. This is actually great, guys. Look, I have 93 prestige, 20 from an event, so I'm going to cancel a few provinces from here, and I'm going to take them for myself, and then transfer to Khmer just to use this amount of the prestige that we have. Just take all of those. Oh yes, see how many provinces we can take? This is way better. Peace them out. Now we need to sell them a couple of provinces. I don't know why, but every single time I have a vassal to feed with provinces, my allies decide to call me into the war. And I'm going to say no, big no to Oirat, because it's slowly time to simply eat them. The war score cost is 286, and actually they don't even want a province for free, because they have too much of overextension, so these provinces are going to stay in my hands. What I have to do is to take new advisor here, and that's what I counted. I got the event that killed my prestige advisor, so I counted that in his place I will get an unrest advisor. That's what happens, and my country is even more stable. Attack Austria, because our expansion in Europe, maybe except Catholics, is down. Brandenburg Palatinate Spain. And that's it. Great Britain doesn't want to join. Imperialism. The capital is right now Salzburg, so you go for Landshut, you go for Salzburg, and then you take down Vienna. We reached the cap of mill points finally, and instead of getting the deck 80% ahead of time, I'm going for the dev costs, and I'm going to dev a couple of those provinces. This is super ineffective how I'm doing that, but again, reminder, it's non-DLC campaign, so there's not that much that they can do. On one hand, my heir just died, and it's great that I'm getting a bitter 1623. But if you go here, we'll see, okay, I thought he would be 0 years old, but he's 28. I was afraid because this guy is 61 and without DLCs we don't have queens, but this is all good. This is all good. I love that he has 6 admin points. From what I've seen so far, AIs without the DLCs, they don't have much armies. That's the first thing, maybe except Ming so far. And second thing, they don't have high level forts. It's mostly level 2 ones in 1722. So I probably am always able to take what I want, which is all of these provinces. So it will be 100 of our extension. But it's all on the Catholics, and with Catholics I can manage. This is, guys, tragic. Portugal is a junior partner of Great Britain, which means we'll have to eat 174% and 465% of the war score costs in the single wars. This will be super hard to pull off. That means I should break my relations with Great Britain already, or we'll be having big problems with eating all of that. Maybe instead of getting beautiful borders like this, I'll go with border gore. That will help me reach borders with Great Britain here. It's a little bit more expansion, actually 110. Without this province. 99, so it's even less than we planned. So I'm taking border of Great Britain in this war, and then we go after Great Britain. The problem is, we can't imperialize land in London, because our main fleet is here. Which means I can't get there. I need to build a new fleet just for that. I don't have the force limit to do this. And of course there's no template, so I need to build that manually. Not so long later my king died. Yuan is 623. 354 air is okay. I would like more admin points here. This revolution disaster starts loading when my stability is less than 2. But and then if I want to stop it from loading further, I need to get it to 3. Okay, at least I don't have to spend 230 points to increase that right now. After the war with Austria, what I have to do is to go to this expansion map and look for nations like Mainz that I can improve relations with them and stop them by that from joining the coalition. It's really useful to feed the vassal when your enemy is not that big, and I'm missing only Canton. I almost forgot about this. So one more province, it's enough of the war score, I can even take some money. And look, this vassal is pretty nice. What is... They have 400 development already. So the cost to annex such vassal is 600. Just 600. Manipur was also 600. So I think soon I'll be able to start annexing those boys as well. Especially that I'm having 10 to 11 depot points that I'm using monthly to annex. So it will be 7 or 8. I'll not even feel that when I get -3 for annexing the vassal. Integration of Manipur just finished. Nice borders, aren't they? I just need to clear it over here. Now I'm dealing with Eye of Fire. I just white peace Ava, and for Ming, thanks to this that they joined the war, I'll be able to shorten our truce to just 5 years. I siege down 1 fort. I should siege down capital right now, and I think this should be enough for white peace. And try to use as many as those guys possible. Look, university and 3 power points. Power points is something that will be always lacking without the level 5 advisors, so I'm using this. From the war with Shun, I'm going to get all of these provinces. This will come by myself, and here I will release Jin, because I just annexed Manipur, and I'll be probably doing the same with Changsheng. Let's look on that, because right now I would have 126-hour extension, and I even have power points to core it, but we are playing here long term. So let's go to the list of the potential subjects. Here is Jin. They can get 6 provinces all around here, and I'll give 5 or 4 more of them by selling the provinces. Annexation with Changsheng, already with this bonus and with -3 depot rep from annexing subjects, I still have 6 of it, is going to cost me not much, and it's going to take me 7 years. Yeah, I think this strategy with the vassals maybe is a little bit slower than in with the DLCs, but it still works pretty nicely. Right now I'll be doing 2 very important things. First of them is Oirat, which is okay to take care of. I will send 3 stacks after them, but most important thing is to go after Great Britain. So I'm preparing 3 stacks. You see that they are allied to some minors here. This is the first stack, this is going to be the second stack, this is going to be the third stack. I also have a fleet, but I'm not sure if I'm going to use it in this war, because I simply don't have any port here to land. We'll see, because they navy right now, if we go for the navies and we find Great Britain, you can see they have 67 heavy ships, but they have 0 sailors, so it's very possible that those heavy ships are having a real low percentage of maintenance. I'm a little bit stressed by this war, but whew, Let's get to it. Number 1, number 2, and stack number 3. War goal is going to be London, so this will be problematic. They will not help me for 3 next years. Those guys... There's also 3 years, same here. If I attack in 3 years, I'll be able to call my allies, but nah. Let's just go for it. Just go for it, doesn't matter. You go there, wait a day, and you'll take down the allies. But I can't get to the allies, so let's go to Viverne. I think those stacks should be enough, especially that Great Britain is currently having 180,000 with no manpower. And of course, the moment I attacked Great Britain, coalition started forming against me, and this shouldn't be a big problem. I think once we piece out Great Britain, it should be down. It's time to test army quality of Great Britain. I saw them stuck here. Even France joining. Let's see, 4.8 and less discipline. Wow. And oh, look on the difference in the military tactics. What's their technology? Like, I have 25th. They're on the 23rd. What the hell is wrong with Great Britain? Like 26 is coming in a second, which is giving enormous amount of the morale. I'm going to smash them so much in this war. Oh my god, if you don't know how I'm doing right now this carpet siege, type on YouTube EU4 carpet siege guide, and there will be my 1-minute video about this. Let's check Portuguese quality. They have troops around and they have 24th technology, they're just 1 technology behind to me. 4.1 and more discipline actually, and the same military tactics. I might have problem with winning with them, depending on the rolls. Hey, Lord 1. Come on. Come on, they will be here on the 16th. We've rolled 5. We rolled 2, 4, 9. We have 4 days to win the battle. 1, 2, okay. And... in the meantime, we've sieged already the whole French region. See that? I need to get into the islands, and this fleet will be crucial for that. Can I get any good admiral? Let's go and try. I have 25 heavy ships, they have 15 here. Well, my morale here is not bad. What if I get an advisor for morale of navies? I don't have such guy. My truce with Ming also just ended, and I cannot afford them joining my coalition, so I'm attacking before I'm even ready to fight. Now I have no idea if it will work. It's easier to land in the London day 1 of the war when you have prepared ships and you have this part of the strait. I will try avoiding any battles, so you hide for now. Just go in and out, kill those guys and repair. And I'll be trying to sneaky peeky get into the islands. I have a plan that might work, but it's going to be super risky. Well, first of all, I need to let those guys go somewhere else, so I'll not fight them. Then let's pack those guys again on the ships. It will work if nobody will stand here. Okay. Get away from me. No, if I attack those guys, like with this fleet I can win for sure. But yeah, if Great Britain comes, I can't. So I need to run on the 8. At least without using... They've lost 1 ship even. We'll be looking for opportunities because of course they have fleet superiority. Look on that. That's a slight superiority. With a little bit of luck and good, good things happening around, I will be able to do that. For example, I could go with heavy ships. While heavy ships goes attack with heavy ships here and send some heavy ships here, and then just the transport ships to land on this. This will be possible. I'm risking a lot doing that. Let's try it. I've sent heavy ships all around here, so nobody can enter this province. While these guys are going to rush straight to Dorset. See, these 17 heavy ships are fighting. This will be 25th May. This will be super hard. Super hard. And I just need to hold the line until 25th. Here at least, okay, they brought more. My heavy ships are simply dying everywhere. And I need just a couple of days. A couple of days. Hold on. 21st, 22nd. Those guys can run away already. 23rd. We landed, but that's just the starter. You run away. You can't run away. You for sure run away. Well, I killed 4 heavy ships of them in this battle. Here I'll be able to run away on 28. Now I'll basically need 2 days window to take troops from Armor to Dorset once I occupy it, and then it's GG. Then it's GG. We've got this. There's no army professionalism, so I'm going to recruit this. Look, this 60,000 troops cost me my whole money. 2,500. Okay, I guess it's going to be worth, because 49,000 is not enough to take over the British Isles. But 100,000, it should work. And those guys are going somewhere. Come on, come on. That's my moment. That's my moment. Look, I'll do that. No, that was so close. Again, let's pack you guys on the ships. Eva joined the coalition. Let's try again. Because I have 9th August. Yeah? 2 days here, 2 days here? Yes! No! I'm so stupid, guys! No! I managed to do that! But I didn't have troops on the ships. Oh my god. I'll try again in a second. This war is crucial. Like, let's see how much even I will be able to take in this war. If I go full all in, no looking on, I guess, expansion, just take everything I can. Whoa, I can take practically whole France in one war. And it's not that bad, I guess, expansion. Most of those guys can join it already. Those guys will be here, but in 5 days, 6. I thought I forgot about this again. And let's have them in London. I need to peace out Ming. This process will go to Jin, this to myself, because I have a lot of admin points and we don't want to waste them for sure. Wanna see a stack wipe on the British troops? Hello there, 30,000. Can I stack wipe that even? That should be a stack wipe. Yes, absolutely beautiful. And now turn off the force smash. We're going to carpet everything in the southern part of the empire and go north for the fort. I'm also, for the first time for a long time, running out of money. Let's see my overextension, the corruption. I'm spending too much on the corruption. Let's save a little bit on that. Of course, my fleet costs a lot, but that was necessary to keep it. As promised, I'm going after 2 Sicilies. I'll not be able to keep positive relations with them anymore, and I'll get rid of a few countries out of the coalition, and also Great Britain cannot help them at this moment. 43% of the war score, so it's still nice, but we want more. How is the money of Great Britain? Great Britain is currently having 46 income and 900 treasury, but they had 1.1, they're losing around 100 ducats monthly right now. I'm going to just take 5 loans from the burghers for 1% interest. So we'll see, this is 32,000 ducats and just 27 of interest. Now I have budget for everything I need, and I'll probably anyway easily repay that after the war. This might be my opportunity to get it to Ireland, because it's just 7 ships to fight. Those guys should already get ready to land. And anyway, I'm getting rid of this merc, so probably my money situation is great now. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I have 8 days to not be attacked. Should work. Yes. Okay. See, we are slowly getting back our money. 600 ducats from Tuscany for piecing them out separately. As I'm running out of money, and next idea group is of course going to be trade ideas, which I will need. Just for now, I think Okay, I can pick the first one. Thanks to Humanis, it's pretty cheap. But I'm annexing Changsheng, so still need some points saved in the bank. I could repay all of my loans already, but no, I'm going to keep it. I think even if I should maybe invest some of it in the buildings, just I didn't decide yet. I can piece out 2 cities a little bit earlier than Great Britain, so let's just take something like that. I'm leaving the capital here and take a little bit of money on top of this. Now I can spend all of my admin points on coring this 122 overextension. My guess expansion Europe is lower than I thought. I have like nothing on the Protestants. This is super, this is super, this is super. Let's finally get rid of this Great Britain. Can I take anything more? I could take Nantes. Well, actually no. 84%, 88, 88, 88. Let's just take a little bit of the money. Oh yes, a little bit of the money then. Just please don't lag. Peace and out. I took a huge chunk of France. And this expansion is not that bad. Spain barely likes me, but they still like me. I would keep them for a little bit more, at least to get rid of the coalition that already formed against us. I'm going to right now release the Gascony, 5 provinces, and we are going to feed them with a couple more of them. I will just start coring everything, but yeah, this can be cancelled. This I didn't even start coring this because I don't have French. This might be cancelled. This might be cancelled. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces for Gascony. My overextension is of course enormous, but in June most of the provinces in Italy will be cored, so it's not a big problem. So guys, I think this will be all for today. Let's see our development. We have 12,000 of death, but even more on our vassals. So let me show you the place map mode. That's how it looks like right now. We have 76 more years of gameplay ahead of us, and it'll be mostly about eating Europe, because here in like Asia and Africa are pretty much in a good state, and right now it's all about Europe. And war score cost of Great Britain is currently 400% exactly, and we have 424 Spain, so this will take a little bit. So guys, for today, thank you so much for watching. If you like this episode, I think the maneuvers with the War of Great Britain were pretty nice. So if you want to support me, leave a like and comment this video and subscribe to the channel. See you soon.